Morning.
Morning.
Nice day out. You ought to take advantage of it. Pretty soon the leaves are going to be all brown and ugly.
You think I'm going to stay inside?
You know, I came down this morning. I thought I'd see a big banner stretched across the living room saying, "Farewell, Steve. Good luck on your next job."
Why would you expect that?
Well, last night you seemed to think that we had rounded up and got rid of all these assassins. So I thought the best thing to do is to get rid of me.
Are you that anxious to leave?
Well, I do seem to be a bit of excess baggage.
I still need you, Steve. I don't want you to leave.
Paige, no one's trying to hurt you anymore.
I know my life is still in danger.
Paige, you've had a lot of pressure on you for a long time. It's going to take a while before you can feel completely secure.
I am not imagining any danger. It's real. I know that there's someone trying to kill me. There's one more member of the gang who won't stop till he sees me dead. So that makes for one more assassination.
Now, how do you know that?
I just know it, that's all.
Oh, I see. Did you just remember another name suddenly?
Look, I am telling you, I still need a bodyguard. Is that enough?
Paige, I'm not going to follow you around protecting you from shadows. Now, how the hell do you know there's somebody else out there still trying to hurt you?
If you must know, Tobias told me.
So, you've been in touch with Tobias, huh? Tell me, how did he contact you? Telephone, or did he send another one of his henchmen out like Jed?
He told me himself, and he wasn't lying.
Oh, no, of course not. Tobias is only a swindler, a gun runner, accessory to murder. Lying might be just a little bit too much for him.
You're just gonna have to take my word for it, Steve. Now, I thought I was safe, too.
Paige, 4 people have died. Jed is in intensive care, and the 3 men you fingered for Logan Swift are somewhere in South America hiding from the police.
Well, there's another one. I didn't even know he existed until Toby told me.
All right. Then tell me about him.
His name is Zach.
Zach what?
I don't know his last name, and I can't give you a full description. He's kind of tall. He's got dark brown hair. He's about 26 or 27, and he's been spotted in Monticello.
According to Tobias.
Well, don't you believe me?
No, I don't believe Tobias. Paige, the police are aware that your friend is in the vicinity. Now, why shouldn't he lie and throw them off his track?
Because he is trying to keep me safe.
All right. How did you make contact with him?
That's not important. I just did.
I mean, was it over the phone, or did you meet him in person?
I think we should concentrate on Zach.
Paige, during the past week, you have only been in this house, at the hospital, with me, visiting Calvin and the Unicorn, when Brian took you down there to pick up your mother.
I just don't want to discuss this anymore.
Paige, you can't go on protecting Tobias. Now, he's a fugitive from justice. Look, if Logan finds out you're withholding information, you could be indicted for aiding a wanted criminal.
Toby is not a criminal.
I see. Well, we'll just leave that up to the courts.
Look, he is my friend. Look what he did for Louise. Look, he is trying to help me. If he was trying to hurt me, why would he warn me against Zach?
I just don't trust him.
I know. Will you stay?
Yes, of course I'll stay as long as you need me. You know that.
That pounding on my door.
Owen, may I come in?
Oh, anything, if you'll just stop the noise.
Yeah, all right. How are we feeling this morning?
We feel as if we wished we were dead. Maybe we are.
Oh, I can assure you, you're alive. Alive and hungover.
I know. A little bird was singing on my windowsill. Sounded like a bull elephant.
Really tied one on last night, didn't you?
Oh, I'm very ashamed of myself, Owen. I really am.
Well, you usually are, darling. And I know that you think that you had a real good reason for being drunk last night, too.
Well, it did hurt me what you said about nobody wanting to see a Nola Patterson movie anymore.
I didn't mean it the way it sounded.
Of course you did, Owen. It's what you think, what everyone thinks. And I suppose you're right. That's what really hurt, hearing the truth.
Nola, you didn't hear the whole conversation. I mean, what I meant was, who wants to see Nola Patterson in a movie like that? I mean, what is it, Mansion of the Damned?
Well, why not, if it's good enough?
Nola, it is a grade B horror flick. Now, you know that. I mean, that's all there is to it. I don't care what Eddie says about quality. That picture is what it is.
But if it were done well, Owen...
You haven't really read the script, have you?
I skimmed it just to see what the leading character was all about.
Right, well, I want you to read it again, okay? I want you to read it thoroughly, all right? Now, look, Nola, I want you to work again. And you know that. And I agree with Eddie that that'd be the best thing for you. And I still think you're an actress, and a damn good one, too.
No, Owen. If I were an actress, I'd be acting. Right now, I'm just a woman who lies around all day thinking up ways to obliterate the hours. And you know my favorite way.
Yes, I know. Well, guess this picture isn't really hopeless. I mean, there are some interesting things about it, you know. I don't mean the supernatural nonsense, but the human emotions, the rage that woman feels. I mean, if that could be dramatized more.
We could do that, Owen. We could show how deeply she feels about losing her lover.
But the only way we're going to sell this thing is from the exploitation angle. You know, all those gory special effects that the audiences seem to love so much these days.
Well, of course, you know much more about those things than I do.
Well, I'll tell you another thing. We are not going back to Hollywood to film this thing. Now, there must be some way that we can produce this thing locally.
Oh, darling, why not? An Owen Madison production filmed entirely in Monticello. You could make this provincial paradise into the film capital of the Midwest.
Hey, listen, you can make films anywhere as long as you have the facilities and the people.
Owen, are you serious? You really will consider it?
Well, I'll talk it over with Eddie again. And if it's feasible, well, maybe we can take a chance on it.